I would get messages from her saying, you know, well, when you leave his house, I'm round there. He would go out clubbing and I was at home cooking and washing his laundry. Like, am I dumb? Like, I'm actually dumb. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here then thank you for visiting. Please don't forget to subscribe. I thought I would reminisce back to two of my ex-boyfriends that cheated on me, and this is how I found out. So basically, my first ever proper kind of boyfriend, I was quite young and I don't want to say dumb, I was just inexperienced. I didn't really know much about guys and the whole dating thing was just so new to me. We actually met through a friend. She had a boyfriend at the time and she said, oh, come out with my boyfriend and two of his friends. One of them had a girlfriend and the other one was single, and I guess me and the single one would kind of talk, you know, see how things go. When we got there, I liked the one that was in the relationship, and obviously I wasn't going to go there because obviously he had a girlfriend, so you know. I think like a week or so later I found out that him and the girl had actually broken up. Me and him started talking and next thing you know we're meeting up. And then it just happened so quick. We just ended up like in a relationship together, and I was just like, I was mad excited because I was like, oh, this is my first proper boyfriend. And the more time that I spent with him, little things kept happening. So sometimes I would get messages from her saying, you know, when you leave his house, I'm round there. And I was just like mad confused, and I would say to him like, because I didn't have any experience with the whole dating and stuff, so I didn't really know any better. So whatever he said to me, I just believed him because I really didn't think that he would cheat on me. So he was just like, oh, she's crazy, like she's psycho. So we were also in a relationship together on Facebook, and one time I must have gone into Facebook and he's not in a relationship with me on Facebook, he's in a relationship with her. And I was like, how is this happening? So obviously I messaged him like, what is going on? And he was just like, oh, you know, she did that, blah blah blah. One time he also was staying at my house for the weekend, and I think his phone was out of battery, or I don't know. He was like, can I make a call off your phone? And I think I was in the bathroom. And so he made these calls, and I checked the number, and it was her number. And I didn't even realise this, I think, till like weeks later. So I was like, you're at my house, in my bed, and you're calling this girl. Like, are you okay? Do you know what? So we only lived about 20 minutes apart from each other. But like when I think back on it, I feel like I was his girlfriend where I lived, and he had her as his girlfriend where he lived, and he was kind of just playing us both. Sometimes I'd be at his house, you know, and she would be messaging me, you know, when you're not there, like I go round and all of this. And one time we must have spent time together, and I come back home and I called him and she answered the phone, and that's how I knew. And literally the phone hung up. As soon as he knew it was me, the phone hung up. That was it. So my next relationship after that wasn't for like maybe a few years, and that was more of like a kind of young love, but it wasn't actually love now I think about it. So basically me and him were like best friends before we got together. We were best friends for like a year, and we're not really each other's type, so it kind of came out of like, it was really an unexpected relationship. And obviously you would never think that your best friend would, you know, cheat on you, treat you bad, because like you're best friends. Why would your best friend do that to you? But obviously people still do. So we were very good friends in our first year of uni, and then at the start of the second year we ended up in a relationship together, and it was like where freshers was going on and everyone was going out and, you know, clubbing, partying. And one night he must have gone out and I wasn't out that night, and he had got this girl's number, but he made out that, oh, you know, I had to get a number for some sort of reason, making sure she got back all right. So I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't really think of anything of it because at the time I trusted him. And then over the next few days and, you know, weeks, he was constantly on his phone texting this girl, and I was like, that is not okay. Like, you're in a relationship, you have a girlfriend, you shouldn't be texting someone all day every day. That's what you do when you're in the talking stage, like dating someone. Like, I was not alright with it, and he knew I wasn't alright with it, but he kept carrying on doing it. I'm not even going to blame the girl in that situation because he's my man, so he shouldn't be entertaining other girls, you know. So the girl also knew that he was in a relationship. She knew that he had a girlfriend, but obviously, like I said, he's my boyfriend, he shouldn't be entertaining that. But So me and him were together literally all the time, and he would always stay around my house. And one night he was like, I'm just going to chill with the boys, I'll be back at midnight. So I was like, okay, cool. And it got to like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, he still wasn't home. And then it got to like 5 in the morning, and I'm like calling his phone, like, where is this guy? Like, he's still not back. And I'm calling it like, where are you? And the girl takes the phone and goes, he's in my bed. And the phone hangs up. Like, I will never ever be able to express like the pain and anger I was feeling at that time. Like, imagine calling your man and the girl you think he's cheating with answers the phone and says they're in bed together. I didn't even hear from the guy till the next day, and the maddest thing is he tried to lie about it. Like, he tried to lie and he would never admit it. And he must have got one of his girl mates to say, oh, we were just joking about it, was me joking about with him. Like, always go with your gut instinct. Like, that was not his friend joking about. Like, it was not. The thing is, when someone cheats on you, like, or potentially cheats on you, the trust just goes completely, and I just did not trust him at all. And it got to the point where I was just like losing my mind. If he was on his own phone, I would get paranoid, like, are you texting other girls? When he would go out clubbing, and I was at home cooking and washing his laundry. Like, am I dumb? Like, I'm actually dumb. The thing is, when I like someone or love someone, like, I will treat you like my everything. Like, I love so hard. But like I said, when I think back on it, that was just not love at all. You know, as my best friend, I would never think that I would get treated like that. But it, you know, it was really different. When we were friends, he was like the nicest person ever. And when we were in a relationship, 2 different people. The maddest thing was, he actually ended the relationship with me. Not after that, it was later, because I could not trust him. And that's what the crazy thing that happens when someone cheats on you or you don't trust them. You become the problem, because all the arguments is because you don't trust them. And the thing is, that like really affects you, because I've now had 2 relationships where I've called the guy and he's been with another girl. And my relationship after that, my next relationship, was, I would say, quite a serious type one. Like, I was like head over heels in love. When we were kind of going for a bit of a rough patch, I remember he wasn't in the area at the time. He was like seeing family, and I wanted to call him, and my friend was like, just call him, he's your man, like, he's your man, like, just call him. And I was like scared, because I was like, what if a girl answers the phone? And like, it really just stuck with me. Like, how can I be scared to call my man in case a girl answers the phone? But I mean, luckily no girl answered. But it really does stick with you. And when I think back on it, like, I just thought, why would someone do that to me? I would never ever put up with a guy treating me like that now. Know your worth. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will leave my Instagram links below, and I will be back with another video soon.